Hey folks, Aaron from Beansprout here. I've got a new load of wood to show you, and people always ask me where I get my stuff, and in a way I'm always looking, and sometimes it just kind of finds me as well. In this case, I did some work for another shop up the road. I did some resawing, and since in Luthery we do a lot of resawing to get those perfect little panels, my setup for it's really good. So I resawed a bunch of walnut for another maker to make boxes out of. And in payment, I got scraps from their mill slash shop. So to me, it's a great way to do a little bartering. So to begin with, we got this big panel of curly walnut here. It's only a 1/2 inch thick in places, and it's definitely like the waste from a mill run. So this is a piece that's too thin and kind of too small to make furniture out of. But for me, it's great for ukuleles. This one's really colorful and curly, and I think I'll be able to get book matches out of this. So this is several ukuleles worth. And then we have a similar panel but thicker, almost 1 inch thick. So this can be ukuleles or this can be banjo rims. And I recognize this kind of Oregon walnut from this mill. I've gotten it before, so I know it's good stuff. And then we've got some waste from their last milling of some walnut logs. This is the kind of thing where it looks like a big chunk, but by the time you get bark off it and mill it and get rid of the punk and the waste, there's probably not that much in it that's useful, but it already was on their burn pile, so it's kind of worth it for me sometimes to just dig into it and see what's there. All this is from the same tree, and it looks rather curly. There's 4 big pieces in one chunk, but it's like the last slice of a lot of the boards, so it's like not useful to them, but I'll give it a go. It's also really wet because this is freshly sawn, so this isn't going to be a musical instrument or anything anytime soon. It'll dry faster though if I do some rough milling today and get it knocked down. Then moving over to here, I also picked up some boards that were just scraps from their operation. And for a furniture maker, what is their scrap is usually big enough for what I do. So I really like old fir, and I like the stuff that's been salvaged. So these pieces are old fir that have already done a job architecturally in the past. So this will be a couple of necks, and panels like this will laminate up into necks, or the quarter sawn ones can be ukulele tops. This is a piece of pine. I'm not sure I'll use it, but it looks nice. Then like this old stair tread, tight grain, old growth fir. Money in the bank for me, too small for somebody else's project. And now if you were to buy a fir, 4x4 from your average lumber mill, it's nothing like this fir. So I like this old stuff. Now some odds and ends. We've got a piece of English walnut that I think would be good for ukulele fretboards. It's really colorful, almost looks like myrtle. Got a piece of Jatoba flooring, that's like Brazilian cherry. And I already used that for fretboards, so I know it'll be good. This is a piece of black locust. That's a wood that's in the Northwest a lot. It's very hard, and I wonder if it could be a fretboard. So I grabbed this piece out of the scrap bin. Thought maybe I'd give it a try. Piece of sapele or African mahogany. Use this for ukuleles all the time. And then 2 boards of walnut that are too small for a furniture maker, but I can make banjo rims segments out of these. And I recognize this walnut from that mill. It's good stuff. So yeah, all in all, it's a pretty good haul for the labor that I did. I will do a little bit more labor today to get this stuff rough milled to what I know it's useful for and get it stored and out of the way, so that it doesn't clog up the shop, so to speak. Yeah, that's it. Have a good one.